This is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where the special podcast where we talk about the World Cup because it is the World Cup 2026 right now. We're in the, I think, fourth week of the World Cup, and we're just going to kind of talk about the last week, about what happened, any craziness, big matches that happened, controversial stuff, because a lot of controversial things happened. So we're going to get into that, about 20 minutes long. We're going to keep it short. And let's get into it. What do you got? What do you, exciting stuff, big matches? What do you got? Take it away.
Well, there was a lot of big matches. Completely out of the group states. We were done with the knockout round now. But yeah, there was a lot of big ones. Do you want to go back to the beginning and then end from like yesterday?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, we could do that. Yeah, because I kind of want to do that. Egypt and Australia played. Who fucking really cares? I think that was the end of it. Argentina and Cape Verde, they played last Friday, and that may have been match. That was like a top three, maybe a top two, maybe the best match we have seen thus far in the World Cup, because it was like straight out of Rocky. Like Cape Verde, they had no fucking chance. They had no reason to even be here. Population like 500,000 or some shit.
They got like a hero's welcome
you
too
are
when they got back to the island.
And they got this 40-year-old goalkeeper who's just a national treasure now. But they ran Argentina, man. They got him in extra time. They were taking their lunch for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Argentina's the better team for sure, and the better team did win in that case. Couple things that were controversial, but yeah, the point is they barely won, and they went up against Cape Verde, and it was amazing to see just the David and Goliath story. So that was cool.
The number one ranked team in the world, as opposed to like I think number 65. Cape Verde was number 65, something like that.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Love it though.
That was good.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Colombia and Ghana played that same night. Colombia won. I don't know. Wasn't that exciting. Canada and Morocco. Morocco smoked Canada. Paraguay, France. Paraguay finally got the boots. It's kind of funny because people don't really like Paraguay, and especially after that game against France, they played very physical. They were kind of being a little overly physical, and it just didn't look good. They're playing a little dirty, and it wasn't nice, and people didn't like that. No. As opposed to Cape Verde playing hard, they hustled, and it was nice.
It was like really bad. Like Paraguay was really, really bad. Like the way that they want that one guy, he just looks like a mean guy. He was pushing around Mbappe, and Mbappe was just like laughing at him, like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And they just kept going after him so hard.
It was not a good look. It was not a good look.
No, not at all.
And then
not at all.
Brazil, Norway. Norway beat Brazil, which I think everybody except for Brazil is extremely happy about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because fucking
likes Brazil.
I just don't care about most of the South American countries aside from Colombia. I really don't care, especially Argentina. But Norway's cool. That was a fun one. Mexico and England, they played. I watched that Dave and Buster's. That was a wild game.
It was a great game too.
That whole situation at Dave and Buster's was fucking wild, but it was a good game. Mexico looked better than they ever have. Mm-hmm. And England is a good fucking team. They're a top 4 team. No matter what anybody thinks, they're a top 4 team. And Mexico still held their own. And like England's like objectively bigger than them by like a foot. Like they're a lot bigger. And everybody was scared. Or everybody was hoping because like nobody really wants England to win like ever. And so everybody was hoping that being at the Aztec Stadium and then being essentially a home match, they would have the advantage and the altitude, but it wasn't. Wasn't the cards.
Didn't work out for them. They also got a red card too.
England got a red card.
So like half the match they were playing with just 10 guys, and then after they ended up winning, did you see the guy who broke his arm?
Mm-hmm. That was Jordan
that
Henderson.
Sucked. Oh, I didn't know who it was.
He used to play for Liverpool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he tried to jump over one of the little advertisement stands and just
he got carded too.
Did he get carded?
Yeah, he got. I think he. I don't think he got the red. No, he got a yellow card from just talking shit from the sides. He got carded. I think he broke his arm. Yeah. What? Come on, bro. This just shows you like the athleticism in professional sports is top tier, right? These are athletic dudes.
Yeah.
But jumping a 3-foot high fucking little tiny advertisement wall breaks this guy's arm. It just shows you like the amount of athleticism doesn't always translate into like real world application.
Yes.
Because I feel bad for him for sure, but like, bro, come on.
It's pretty bad.
That's pathetic.
And then after England won, they were all just to kind of really rub it in. They were all singing Wonderwall from
Yeah.
Oasis. I fucking hate that song so much.
Everybody hates
but
that song.
It was fun to watch them kind of like rub it into the Mexicans, because the Mexicans would have, had they won, they would have just turned it around and been even worse to the English. So,
Oh yeah, for sure. They love shit talking. They think they're slick saying bad words in Spanish, but pretty much everybody knows what they are by now. So they're not fooling nobody.
Yeah.
So whatever, get fucked.
Yeah. Then we get
I'd
into
like to see
Monday.
them win.
We get into Monday.
Monday, yep.
Two big
Portugal and
matches.
Spain.
Yeah.
Huge.
Portugal
and Spain. Portugal's out. Ronaldo, end of an era.
Yeah. 41 years old, and that's the last World Cup. So I've heard a lot of people talking about, wouldn't it be crazy and kind of funny if the next World Cup he's actually the coach of Portugal, and because he's the coach, he puts himself in as a player?
That'd be so funny. That would be so awesome.
It would be really good.
I can see
Be
it.
really
You could
good.
do that.
Yeah.
But like, dude, their team was just not deep, and
No. It has,
some of the other guys they relied on just did not show up at all. Right? Just like didn't do a goddamn thing. Ronaldo really didn't show up either, but he's 40 years old. But like, it's just, dude, fucking bench him. Bring him off the bench. Like, he doesn't need to start every goddamn game. And like, you know how Spain plays. They've always played the same. You're going to need to take that ball, and you're going to need to score. And it's going to be very, very hard to take that ball because they're just going to pass it and make you run. 40-year-olds can't do that for very long. So it's just not going to fucking happen. Like, I don't know what was going on.
But honestly,
no
it was kind of a
surprise.
boring game. Kind of a boring game, too. Yeah. So.
But so like this World Cup was kind of wild because we saw Modric retire from the World Cup, and then we saw Ronaldo retire from the World Cup. And by all accounts, Messi's probably this is going to be his last World Cup.
Probably.
So
Neymar
like that
too.
is,
Neymar retired too.
Who gives a fuck about Neymar, bro? God damn.
I know. I don't like Neymar.
Literally, like Neymar, whatever. We already passed Brazil. Nobody gives a fuck. These are Modric included. These are three guys that have changed like the look in the face of soccer as we know it in our lifetime.
And
like,
Modric doesn't get enough credit. He does not.
Dude
get
grew up in
enough
a war, like a literal war he was in, and to escape that war, he played soccer for his entire life, and absolutely should get more credit than he deserves or than he gets. But it was kind of sad to see, at least Ronaldo and Modric right now, go home, because it's like, damn, I don't like when Kobe died and just whatever. It was emotional and sad. Like, damn, that's like an end of an era for us when we watched a lot of basketball and Lakers, and now Kobe's gone. It's like, damn, that part of us is now gone. I do feel that way with Ronaldo and Modric. And all jokes aside, like I Messi obviously like on paper is the greatest of all time, but you can't discount the fact that Ronaldo applied himself. He pushed himself. He went to different leagues and dominated. Messi never touched foot in like a better position than where he was just going to be the center of attention. So there is something to be said about that, right?
Absolutely. That's always been my argument with Ronaldo too. He's been successful in so many leagues.
True.
In the two biggest leagues, or three biggest leagues. I take it back. He played for Juventus, he played for Man United twice, and he played for Real Madrid. Like the three most difficult leagues you could possibly play in. He played it and succeeded. Like, did super fucking well in all three leagues.
It is
Messi
true.
just played in Barcelona, and he had an incredible team behind him. So did Ronaldo, but
okay,
Messi.
You're getting a little feisty here. Relax.
It's just
calm down.
It's
okay?
irritating.
It's
He's
irritating
cocky,
because it's irritating. He's not even that cocky though, because Messi's just as cocky, except he hides it. Ronaldo's not that cocky. He's not as cocky as the snippets you would see of him online, because he also does a lot of really nice things on the pitch. He never like shies away from a handshake. If a little kid is there's been multiple times where people have ran onto the pitch to take a picture with him. He never acts weird, even though he probably in every right to push this guy away from him like a kid, and he'll take a picture with the kid and like, yo, take it easy on him while they drag him off. Messi wants nothing to do with these people, and again, that's fair, right? You don't charge somebody on their fucking job. That's crazy. But Ronaldo, he does get more. He gets shit on more often than not, and I think that's not organic. I think that's just because it's easy to hate the GOAT and then I think it's a push for like FIFA just to have this rivalry set up that even like these guys really don't give a shit about. And so I don't know. That's sad.
Yeah, would have liked
But
to
who
see an
cares?
Argentina-Portugal matchup. That would have been sick. Like one last hurrah against the two greats, because they haven't played against each other since they were both in La Liga. I don't even think like Champions League wise they had never
I don't
got
think so
linked up.
either.
Just when La Liga. So yeah, I don't know.
And like realistically, Ronaldo's worth more money. His brand is
Yeah.
much larger than Messi's brand. Messi sells maybe as many jerseys as Ronaldo does. But Ronaldo's brand, like the top 3 Instagram accounts, is Instagram itself, and then Ronaldo, and I think Selena Gomez is up there too.
Yeah, she's up there as like one of the top ones. The
How
Kardashian,
why?
or no, yeah, one of the Kardashians is up there too.
I understand
But-
that, but Selena Gomez, why the hell?
I
What
don't
the
know why
fuck?
Selena Gomez. I think she has like a makeup line. Maybe that's why.
Good. I mean, I'm
I
happy
don't
for
know.
her. That's awesome. That's cool. That's someone not pretentious and obnoxious as fuck like the Kardashian family is up in the top 3. But Ronaldo's brand is worth more. Ronaldo is cool. So it was sad to see him go. He was emotional about it. You could see him shedding tears and he was shaking hands. Then he signs autographs and
Yeah.
like what's his name, Vonzinho for the Cape Verde goalkeeper. Like he was super excited to meet Messi, and Messi, he smiled and like signed an autograph for him. But it didn't seem like he was excited to be like this guy's idol. And this dude's 40 years old, who's older than Messi in the World Cup, lost, but still held his own. And Messi was like, "Oh, cool, yeah, here's an autograph to you." Whereas like I feel like Ronaldo would have spent a little bit more time. Like, bro, you did so
Yeah.
good. Like I'm happy for you. So
Did you remember the one time it was when Ronaldo was with Madrid and he kicked a I don't even think it was like a penalty or a free kick. He just kicked the ball and it went past the goal and hit some lady in the face. And like he
No.
felt so bad. He went up to her in the crowd and like made sure she was okay. And then after the match he reached out to her again just to make sure she was okay and all that. And I was like, damn, dude, that's what a nice guy. Like what a nice thing to do. Like you didn't have to do that. It was a complete
most
accident.
soccer players will do that, except for the South American fucking teams.
Yeah, except for the Neymars and the Messis.
Because Mbappe did the same thing either this year or last year. Like passed a goal, hit somebody in the fucking face, and he ran over there, went into the stands to like comfort that person. And it was a woman
Love
too. But yeah, I feel like most soccer players will do that. Maybe not some of the pretentious English players too, because they're fuckers.
You just hate the English so
I
much.
don't even care. I don't give a fuck. I really don't, man. Except for Skip. I like Skip. But that's about it.
Friend of the pod. Friend of the pod.
He's a little. He's a butt wipe sometimes too, though.
Oh, absolutely a butt wipe.
And then we get into the United States and Belgium.
Yes.
U.S. and Belgium.
Yeah, this
So-
was get
What
into
we
it.
got here? Okay, so we all were hoping they were going to win this match, but in the back of our minds, we all kind of knew they weren't going to win this match. But I expected like 1-0, maybe 2-1, maybe 3-2 tops, right? Just because I felt like the U.S. was going to play as aggressive as possible. What happened was that fucking idiot Donald J. Trump put his little fucking fingers in this game.
Show some respect, President
Donald J. fucking Trump put his fingers into this game and got Balogun unsuspended, which just ignited the fire in Belgium to no extent. And
Yeah.
there is like this is clear as day. Like that is what probably caused this to go to shit. Was Belgium came out so fucking strong, so aggressive. It was embarrassing. It
Yeah.
wasn't just like
US were just
embarrassing.
awful.
It was fucking pathetic. Our keeper, like, so I understand, like, being a goalkeeper may be the most difficult position in all of sports because you're not part of the playmaking process. You only have one job, and that's to save goals, to block the ball from going behind you. But even then, you're at such a huge disadvantage that you're lucky if you only block a third of them, right? Like that's really what's going to happen. A one-on-one, you're all fucking day, it's going to go to the runner. Goalies just can't do it. It's impossible. So your only job is just to block goals. So I get why he came off the line like that to try and like force that ball to get back into the U.S.
It was
possession.
bad.
I get why he did that.
Yeah, I mean
But-
it's not uncommon. I mean keepers do it.
It's I mean it's very, very uncommon to do it like he did it.
Yeah,
Especially
to
with
go a
no
little
defender
bit.
behind
Yeah.
you. But then he misses it, right? He does like the foot, and the foot goes into the dirt because he misses the ball completely and drags his foot. And then what the fuck is that other guy's name? Our other defender walks behind him who had a shit performance too.
Yeah,
Let's not
the guy with the
let's not
ponytail, the
discount
blonde
him.
guy with the
Yeah.
ponytail.
He's the fucking captain.
Yeah,
He's the fucking captain. And like that was just this was Pulisic did not fucking show up.
No,
The guy's always complaining about my fucking leg hurts, my this. Like, shut the fuck up, man. Everybody's so excited about USA and like, oh, we can actually take it this year. And like, I was excited. I thought this would have been close. All he had to do was play Tim Howard's fucking collage or montage of him blocking off 16 shots against Belgium at the stadium at halftime, and that probably would have reignited. But I'm telling you, when Trump did that pissed
pretty much
Belgium off.
revoked it. Yeah,
That pissed Belgium off.
But you know what makes it even worse is that they weren't even playing like their strongest team either. Like a few of their like key players were on the bench, Belgium, and yet they still just destroyed the U.S. They brought Lukaku in at like in the 70th minute, ended up scoring a goal, which he deserves because he's like one of the greats. He definitely
is the
deserves
greatest Belgian player of all time.
The greatest Belgian, but like one of the greats just in general.
Yeah.
Especially like the modern era, he's just one of the greats. Not talked about enough either. Like he's really fucking good, and he's a massive dude. He's a fucking beast.
Huge.
Yeah, and he's that fast too. Like a guy that big being that quick, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, Belgium weren't even playing their strongest team. Not even playing.
Tim Ream.
Oh, is that the U.S. defender?
That's the guy's name. Tim, the fucking captain, the ponytail little bitch who can't even block a fucking shot that was kicked, 30 yards in front of him. And he did kind of get a piece of it. Remember, he put his little leg on it, and he deflected it right into the goal. You fucking moron, bro.
Well, and the thing is, it's like, so when FIFA revoked the red card or got rid of the suspension for Balogun, it's like at that point, at least the manager should have said, we're just going to bench you anyway, just out of respect for Belgium and for like the fans and all that. We're just going to bench you. Or maybe you come in like the 70th minute or something like that. Or at least Balogun could say, you know what, this isn't right. I don't feel right doing this. I'm going to bow out of this match. But no, none of that happened. They started Balogun. He played like shit. I mean, the whole team played like shit, but he didn't show up either.
Dog shit.
It was fucking amateur hour for the U.S. It's terrible.
Yeah, this was the worst game I've ever seen the men's national team play ever.
This was
fucking
bad.
pathetic.
Yeah.
And it's funny too because you're right. Like the coach should have benched him. That would have been the respectable thing to do. But where's that coach from? He's from Argentina. Fucking Messi. I'm gonna
Maradona.
I'm gonna delegate.
Maradona's a big cheater too.
Absolutely, the hand of God, right?
I know.
All the fucking coke that he did on the
and
pitch, people bringing him out.
When it comes to the hand of God thing with Maradona, it's everybody like praises it. Everybody loves it that he cheated and won the World Cup. Did he win the World Cup that year? I don't remember. Yeah, he did. I think.
don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. But either way, completely cheated. And there's a picture of it too, of him cheating.
Clear as fucking day.
Yeah.
Clear
But the rest
as
of
day. Yeah. We got to move on because it's stupid. But yeah, so that's it for the U.S. national team until 4 years from now, which I'm cool. I'm cool never even giving a fuck about United States in the World Cup again anyway, even though it's probably going to be here in 10 years. Because what FIFA does, they like to gerrymander things because you can't have back-to-back continents hosting the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
And so like next year, I think it's Portugal, Spain, but then also Morocco. So now you got Europe and then Africa. And then I think what they did was they did something where there's going to be 1 or 2 games in like Argentina or Paraguay. So they're going to knock out South America on that one too. And the next one will be in like Asia. And then that means the next one will be in America. They'll be like, well, I guess there's no other countries left except America, which I'm totally fine for. Like that's good for us.
Seriously, where else are they going to put it? I mean, you're not going to do it in Australia. Yeah.
It should just be here forever. And then the tickets should just be fucking cheap because Americans have probably lost interest forever after this. And so it should just be fun for the rest of the world to come here and party. Like, I'm cool with that.
I'm fine with it too. And then we finished up yesterday, which was Tuesday. Argentina played Egypt. Argentina ended up winning it, although they shouldn't have won it. It was a very biased game from the refs and FIFA. I mean, you just can't even deny that. But Egypt were up for a good portion of the game, or most of the game, really.
Yeah,
and they were just killing it. They were just destroying Argentina on defense, everything, just killing them. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they start scoring goals, and the refs start calling bad calls, and it was just like, what the fuck is going on? And the Egyptian coach came out after the match, and he was like, yeah, there's clearly he just straight up called it out. He didn't even give a fuck. He's like, yeah, this is just completely not fair. what happened.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And you know that graph they show in the matches? I thought that was a graph.
The momentum graph?
Yeah, the graph of like possessions. What that does is it's a graph that every 10 seconds it goes back to like the previous 5 seconds, and it shows. So if it spikes, it's like, oh, this is a great opportunity that they could have scored. Great opportunity they could have scored. So it's more like an opportunity thing in like a 10-second increment type of thing. I don't know. There's a video on you can watch. It explains it better than I can. But like Argentina had all these opportunities throughout the match, and you can tell on the graph too. It was all after the halftime, but like it kind of goes up and down. Whereas Egypt only had a couple of like little spikes like that, and I don't know. It just kind of made me think they will do whatever they fucking possibly can to stop like momentum from Egypt, whether it be like calling a small foul or just giving Argentina like a head or
The hydration
bound
breaks.
stuff, the hydration breaks. But you know, Argentina is a better team. Like on paper, they should have won. They were not going to win, but it's just sad, man. And I know, whatever. I do like Messi. He's the greatest. It's fun to watch.
He is. He really
But
is.
I don't like Argentina like at all, at fucking all. And I like Salah. And I want to see Salah fucking win something, man. It's my boy.
Yeah, you like him a lot. You're a Liverpool
I like
man.
him. I'm a Liverpool
Did he
man.
leave Liverpool this season?
Yeah.
Where did he go? Where is he going?
I don't know yet.
Oh, he hasn't decided. Okay.
Ever since he cut his afro, he's just been doing all these crazy things.
Not winning World Cup matches, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
And then we finished up last night with Switzerland versus Colombia. Switzerland ended up winning in penalty kicks, and because it was 0-0 in the end, it wasn't the most exciting match to watch. This is a pretty equally skilled team. You know, they're just possession was right down the middle, and I thought Colombia would have done better, honestly, especially since they have James Rodriguez, incredible player. Not to say Switzerland's bad, and I am rooting for Switzerland, but it is I kind of expected Colombia to win, at least score a goal. But Switzerland won. Now they're moving on. I forgot who they're playing next, but yeah, stoked on that.
Argentina.
Oh, that's right, Argentina. So they're
So
going
they
to
lose that
lose.
one.
They're going to lose for sure. Imagine if the Swiss beat Argentina.
That would be
But see,
just a
they've
dream.
done crazier because they were the only team to beat Spain in the 2010 World Cup. The only team to beat Spain. So, there you go. That's saying a lot right there. And Spain in 2010 was better than Spain now.
I mean, shit happens. That's it.
Yeah.
Shit happens. Egypt should have beat Argentina. A lot of Spain tied one of these games against one of the teams that should not have been tied against. I can't remember which one. Shit happens. There's a lot of soccer to be played.
Yeah.
But yeah, next week we got France and Morocco, Spain, Belgium, Norway, and England, which should be really fun because
Yeah, that'll be fun.
hopefully Haaland just fucking smokes that entire goddamn team. I like Bellingham though. I like Bellingham a lot,
He's a great player.
and he's cool. Like he speaks fluent Spanish because he transferred over to the Spanish league, and he speaks fluent Spanish, and so he'll give
Like
interviews in like Spanish sometime just to like connect with the people on his team. That's badass.
That's sick. That's really sick.
good for him.
Yeah. And I mean, not a lot of soccer left. You know, it was weird today not having any matches to watch.
I know. I thought the
that was a
France
weird
game
one.
was on today, and I couldn't find it. What the fuck is on Fox right now? I was getting
Yeah.
all frustrated.
It was weird. It was really weird. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars. Keep listening. We're going to have maybe like 2 more episodes of this specials. Check it out. Get into the main episode, the music episodes, and that's it. That's all.